Hey yo, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and we are still building our comfy, is it comfy? No, Oriental comfort. What? Oh, goodness gracious. My brain just went, eh. What am I building today? Oriental Charm. What was I thinking? Comfy? I don't know. Oriental Charm. So on our last build, we placed our kitchen cabinets, our tables and chairs, and our piano, and the three little plants back there. So we also have our living room set in. So I did have the page turned, and then I turned it back for whatever reason. I don't know. Oh, I never did find those pictures. So I'm going to circle it in my book. And, because when we're down to the end, maybe I'll find them, because I cannot find these two pictures. I don't know what happened, but let's just jump in, because we're going to make some more stuff, guys. Really quickly, though, I did knock off the one little handle. So I'm going to turn this flat and put this handle back on this cabinet here, and then I'll set it over to the side, laying flat like this. So hopefully it will dry and stay where it's supposed to be. So I'm going to put the aliens on the cabinet, which I've done twice, so therefore I'm going to stick a little bit of super glue on the metal. Now it's this thick gold, so I don't think it helps, but you know, I mean, it's come off twice already. What can it hurt, right? All right, so I'm going to set this off to the side, let that dry, and look and see what we are going to do now. I never closed this up from last time, my bad. Get that skin of glue off of there. I know it's on there. So we're going to be making a little plant with some of this. With some of the sponge. It's kind of a weird looking, maybe kind of like a bonsai tree, kind of, sort of. I think it's supposed to kind of maybe be that. So anyways, we need our brown paper rope. We need 6 centimeters of that. Where are my scissors? And then we need H1, which I believe is our thick black. Let me just double check. No, it's the black thin wire, okay? Our thin black wire. We need 2 centimeters, 2 pieces. These are going to be the tree limbs and twisted together to make the trunk. So all right, and while we're in here, we need I believe it's that green. G4, but it doesn't have any of that gold. Let me double check. Green flat bead, yep, okay. This bead is much prettier than what is in the picture. It does have a little bit of excess plastic. Just going to shave that little knot off. It wasn't where it would sit. It's kind of on the side, but you could just see it and it looked annoying, so. Okay, we'll need that. And then oh, that's number one. So let's do this first. Let's create this before we go dipping into more. I need to get the little sponge out. One second. Oh, excuse me. Whoo! I felt that one coming and there was nothing I could do but let it out. So it says it's 3 by 3, which is kind of like 3.5 by 3.5. It does say cut it into half and then reserve the pot culture to be used in the corridor. So I'm going to cut it in half. And then put half back in the bag. I'm sorry, my throat's going to be raw. And then we're going to cut this in half again. And then it says to just cut it to any round shape at random and stick it. But I'm going to hold off to see what size frame we're looking here. So they want us to take our 2 wires and do like maybe two twists of them here. So not a ton of space, but a little bit because we want room left up top, right? Okay. Now we're going to take our brown paper and dismantle it, meaning we're going to, it's 2 pieces, we're going to undo, just twist it the opposite way that it's naturally twisted. Oh, great, and now we're going to spread it open. This is, why don't they just give me regular crepe paper? This is stupid. I hate this. There's no need for it. This is just crepe paper wound up, right? Like, just give me regular, give me a little square of crepe paper, and we'll be fine. If you're not super careful, it will tear. So you gotta, oh, that's what I did before. Kind of wiggle it, maybe. It'll help loosen it some. You can find like a side. Oh my goodness. So I know I talked last time, I think, about watching new series. I was going to start Supernatural. But Disney Plus has a new one. And okay, so first of all, I watched Bad Moms with my mom. And she loved it. And then I remembered one of the girls on there, I don't remember her name, the tall redhead. She had a new one come out, a new series come out on Disney Plus where she's a witch. And I wanted to see it, but I wanted to kind of let a few episodes build up so that I could watch a few back to back and see if I liked it. So I just started episode 3. And it's pretty good. I like her character. I like her being like the smart ass, don't care kind of character, and she definitely is playing that in this. It's Agatha. Oh, there, I think I got it started. It's called either Agatha Always or Agatha Again. I think it's Agatha Always. There we go. We're enrolling now. Yeah, you just have to find it. And then just unroll. You get it smooth as you unroll, because otherwise it'll just roll back up. And that can be a bit difficult. Yes, I know it takes forever. It's just time consuming. Because you got to be careful. And kind of get it to release. And then you can unwind and unravel it. There we go. There was a nice big chunk. Almost got this one. Okay, so there's one unraveled. Now, unfortunately, we got to do it again on the other one. Excuse me. So I just grabbed kind of where the natural single little, you can see like when it twists a loop, kind of like grab one loop and then push in towards each other and just kind of rotate it one way and then the other, like you're doing a circle with one side. It kind of helps loosen it up some. What you have to be careful of is it loosens it up in the middle. You've still got to get those ends loosened up in order to unravel it. And that's where you got to be super careful not to tear it. Whoops. I think I've got the beginning of this. There we go. There it is, there it is. Now it's fully unwrapped. Almost got this one. This one came apart a bit easier. There we go. All right, so now, we want to wrap it around our black wire, starting at the bottom, excuse me, and going up, and so it looks like bark. So I'm literally just going to put glue on kind of all over here. I'm not squeezing anymore, I'm just pushing around what's already on there. And so this will stick very, very easily to the glue and to itself once it's glued. I just kind of wanted it like really tight so it looks more like bark, not like it's a wrapped wire. And then I'm going to go up one wire, again just putting glue all around it. Actually, first I'm going to cut off here because I wanted to kind of like spiral wrap it, but it's too much of an angle. So a little glue on the end so that it stays. And now we'll go up this wire. And it's just about, the width is just about the length of my wire, so I only had to wrap it twice, give it a little bit of an angle just to get the tip of it wrapped. Now same thing on the other side. Now I am going to concentrate on making sure in this V area, this Y area I guess, that it's got good coverage so the wires are not showing. It's showing on the, okay, there, I got it covered up. I just had to smush it down a little bit more. So we'll do an extra couple twists to get to the end. And then glue it down. I'm also giving it a twist at the end because it looked kind of undone. So I'm just going to put a little extra glue where all of these pieces line up, or meet up I should say, just to hold them there. All right, we've got our little tree branch. Oh, except after we cover it, you can kind of give it a little bend. And now, oh, I don't want those very big. Some of them are just kind of randomly in a circle. Yeah, that looks fine. I'll put a little bit of glue up into the sponge because then I'm going to push this up into the sponge so it's not, oh, don't bend. Okay. I don't think I want it really as big as the last one. I want this one kind of smaller, I think. Yep. So a bit of glue in there. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think I want that to be the front top of my bead. Yep, so we're going to put some glue in the bead. And then not pushing it all the way down, just putting it in there. Oh, I like that much better than I thought I was going to like that, guys. I thought it was going to look ridiculous, but I kind of like it. It is giving me kind of a bonsai kind of a vibe. Except I want you to stay centered. Now will you stand up? Probably not. I'm just going to lay it down there. That's fine. Look, we didn't even need this whole piece. We used like half of a piece. All right. So next we need E830. This little bit right here. It's going to be a tray for, we're going to make some cups and a teapot, looks like. We have not done very good on either one of those corners. Better, okay. Nope. Okay. And then we need D, is that 8? D8. So, we're first time getting into our D-bag here. Probably going to be that right there. Yep. Stick that right on top. Okay, and now we need G18 and I3. Let's make sure we're going to get the right pieces. So I'll just pull them as I get them. What was that? G18. Okay, I thought so. Whoops, those little white beads that are kind of hexagonal in shape. Oh, come on. 2 of those. And G17, G19. Round white bead, white round bowl. Round white bead, hello. Nope. Okay, you little round white bowl, where'd you go? Okay, I'm at a loss here. Didn't we use a little round white bowl for something already? And there's only one of them. I have it marked off like when I count. So when I counted my pieces, it was here. Uh-oh. Let me just cruise through. Oh, do not set that over there. I'll drop it. Let me just look through. They weren't. I didn't mistake it for a plate. Just trying to make sure I did not use it in the wrong space. Those were plates. Those were templates. I don't know where I could have used it in the wrong place. There's nowhere for me to have used it in the wrong place. Let me look again, make sure nothing got flicked over to this side. No, that's the flower. Make sure nothing's stuck in anything. Crud, where did it go? Right there, right there, right there. I knew. Little sucker. And then I'm on the wrong page here. And then let me go back. So H10. Gold bead, that's in our other H3. White, thin white iron, okay. We do need 1.5 centimeters of the thin white wire. Oops. So let's get the little gold ball. And then we just need I3, which is on the paper. No, what is I3? Oh, I don't know. What is I3? Material. Is it material? Yeah. Oh, it's the gold. They say silver, but it's the gold matte paper. Oh, 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 oh. It's one of these. We do have a size, so let me look at the size. It is 0.15 by 2. 2.015. 2 by 0.15, yeah. And I need 2 of them, so that's it. Set these out real quick. It is very hard to cut out such small pieces. And you're going to hold it tight. I think I did it. I think I did it. Okay, we're going to take these little itty bitty strands of gold and glue them around the top of these beads. Okay. It is kind of hard because they're not exactly flat. I do have a bit of a diamond kind of cut on it, so it goes flat, round, flat, round, flat. Just a little bit, just enough to make it not so perfectly round. Show you real quick. So it's just right around the top rim. Just trying to make sure it's even. It does wrap around itself just a tiny little bit, and I want those to line up. Plus I want it to look straight across, you know, across the top. Oop. Oop, 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 oop. There we go, okay. Now we need to put it's concave, so but the inside is silver, so we're going to put it on the outside, sitting right on top. There we go. And then just a dot of glue on the top center of this. And the little gold bead right there. Let go of my tweezers, let go of my tweezers. There we go. Now we need to just get our handle and bend it in that lovely U shape. Too long. Why do they always make the handles way too long? Way, way too long. Much better. And then just stick that right on the side. There's our little teapot. So we're going to just put the teapot and the two cups on here. Now I don't want to tip that teapot, so I'm going to take a guess at where it's going to sit. Probably put a little bit of extra glue. So we put the teapot kind of in the back corner, and we'll put the glue on the cups themselves. And put them up in the front corner. There is our little tea serving tray. Set that up there. Oh, you know what? I kind of don't want that. The trim where it connects, I didn't want it right up front. I'll just tuck those in the back. There we go. Looks exactly the same. Set that over there. And then what is next? Some material. So I-20. The wine red cloth. And then also this one with the gold outline. Not that much of it by far, but we'll get it cut down. So we need 4 centimeters of this trim. There we go. Put this back in the bag. This is where this is, I hate because it says to cut 3 pieces, but then to save 2 for the stairs for later. Why am I cutting them now? Yeah, 'cause it's there. Okay, I'm just going to cut the one I need. 7 by 2.4. All the way up to there. 1 second. Sorry about that. It's a good thing I did learn how to hit the pause button. My dad, even though he swears I don't go in her room when her door is closed, he's at my door going, "Is Missy awake?" And he just comes in. He's telling me he straightened our security cameras. Because I was telling him the other night that they were, in the wind, they had got knocked. One of them got knocked pretty crooked. And you were like seeing, instead of seeing the view, you were like seeing the view. Okay, so I'm not going to cut these right now. It says to save this for the stairs. I'll cut them when I think our stairs are on our next page. So, this makes no sense. No sense at all. I'm going to tell you right now. What? So it says to cut. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it says first. It says to cut this down the center, right? And then, I don't know if we're supposed to be using the velvet. I think we're supposed to be using the velvety side for the top, yeah. And then it says to put them along the edges. But look how close those are to the edges. And also it shows this is the same size as this. Now this shows, oh, it's 3.7 by 2. I thought it said, it was the 3 dot, and then there's a space, and then a 7 with the asterisk, which means by 2.4, very close together, but that 3 is way far out. So I cut this 7 centimeters. I only needed 3.7 centimeters. Let's fix that real quick. Yeah, I was like, how is that supposed to match? Okay. But it has it matching, but this is 3.7 and this is 4. How does that match? This is so stupid. Stupido, stupido, stupido. Okay, I see why they have us cut them in half, because we want that full bit of gold to be on the outside, because we are going to turn it upside down and we're going to put these on the satin side. So I am going to cut it in half, but first I'm going to trim it. It's the little rug in front of the front door. So my call, I am trimming it. And then we will cut it down the middle. Now gluing is going to be a little tricky because it's lace and glue likes to go right through lace. So I'm going to do it on the denser areas, which is the bottom here, 3 of the centers, and then a little bit, because this will be hanging off, remember, so we can't put glue on the gold. Oh, but wait. And then we turn it over, right? Yes, okay, so it's going to go on the satiny side, but that gold is going to be facing down. I almost did it wrong. No, I would have done it right because I needed to turn it over, yeah. So the glue does go on the side with the major gold. Because then you're going to turn it upside down to place it on here. You want just that gold peeking out. So, same thing on this side. Flip it. And there we have what is going to be our front door rug, although I got a little bit of lace sticking out. Just that I didn't cut them perfectly straight, so they were a little bit angled. All right, there's our front door rug we will put down. So I'm gonna flip that over to let that dry and not get stuck on my mat. All right, now I need D5, D5, D6, D6, and D7. I'm gonna flip it all out because I don't know which ones they are. I know they're not the dark or the white. They're this reddish one. I don't know which ones they are. We're just going to pull all the reds so then I can measure them. Okay, D5, D6, and D7. D5, okay, these are D5. D6 is just getting the ones that are the same size because there's going to be 2 D6s. It also says 1, but oh, that's okay. D6, I need wrong side. Two D6s, so they are 1.1 by 2.5. Okay, so those are D6. And then I think this is going to be D7. .4 by 1.7, yeah. We'll double check. 3 point, yeah, okay. So none of these yet. You go back in the bag. And then we need one of the, gonna make a little cabinet here. The big lace, 3.5. Now when we lay this on here, we're going to lay the flowery side on. That's too long. And then we're going to cut this off. We're also going to cut that off. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it now, that way I'm not going to glue it yet because I need to glue it to the other wood and I don't want the material in the way. Oh my goodness. And one more piece is F8. Is that a big or a small one? Small gold flower. And we're just over an hour, so I'm going to pull this out so I remember which one it is. But those are the big, there's the small. Okay, we're going to put this together next time. And then we're going to put our tree and our serving tea set on top of it. And then we have one more table just with a top and 2 legs and a piece of lace with a little sewing machine charm that's in our box. And then we're going to put it together. Then we're going to put it into our big board, our big house. Into the house, that's what we're going to do. We don't have a big and a small house. We have a house, so we'll put a little wall on the house in the front and then add these to the front walk. So yeah, I'm going to leave them as is. So when I come back, I don't know if I'm going to do one tonight or not. We'll see how I'm feeling. It is Christmas Eve. So I think we were talking about maybe watching a movie or something. I don't know. Anyways, I will see you when I see you next time. And I hope your Christmas will probably be over by the time you watch this. But anyways, hope you have a great night. And I really, really hope you guys come back on the next build, because we will be, like I said, we have this. We have one little table to do, and then we're going to be putting them into the big house. So come see me put these into the big house next time. All right, see you then. Bye.